Hi everyone, my name is Masood Saeed and I'm a social science psychologist. This video will explore life journey comparing faiths, agnostics and atheism. The United Kingdom, a nation woven from diverse threads of culture and belief, provides a fascinating tapestry for exploring how faith, or the absence of it, shapes individual lives. From the cradle to the grave, our beliefs influence our choices, our perspectives, and ultimately our experiences. This exploration delves into the lives of individuals from various faiths, comparing and contrasting their journeys with those who identify as atheists. By understanding the beliefs and practices of different groups, Muslims, Christians, Jews, Sikhs, and atheists, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the richness of the human experience. According to Dr. Ali Ahmed in his book Faith and Psychology, 2015, belief systems play a crucial role in mental health. Similarly, Dr. Fatima Khan, in her journal article, The Intersection of Faith and Mental Well-Being, Journal of Psychology 2018, discusses the positive impact of religious practices on psychological resilience. Philosopher Dr. Omar Hassan, in his work Philosophy of Religion 2012, argues that faith provides a framework for understanding the world. Psychiatrist Dr. Aisha Malik, in her study Religion and Psychiatry 2017, highlights the therapeutic benefits of spiritual practices. These insights from Muslim scholars, psychologists, philosophers, and psychiatrists underscore the profound influence of belief systems on individual and collective well being. Imagine a typical street in any UK town. Behind each door lies a story, shaped in part by the beliefs held dear within. A Muslim family celebrates the birth of a child with the adhan, the call to prayer, echoing the mosque down the road. Next door, a Christian family gathers for Sunday service, the hymns a familiar comfort. Across the street, a Jewish family lights candles for Shabbat, the flickering flames a link to centuries of tradition. A Sikh family shares a meal at the Gurdwara. The spirit of Siva, selfless service, binding them together. And in a nearby flat, an atheist family enjoys a Sunday brunch, grounding their values in reason and secular ethics. Each household represents a different thread in the intricate tapestry of British life. By examining the rituals, traditions, and values that mark key milestones, birth, adolescence, adulthood, old age, and death, we can begin to appreciate the profound influence of belief and non belief on the human journey. In a Bradford flat, the air hums with anticipation. A young couple, newly arrived from Pakistan, welcome their first child, a son. His cries are met with the soft murmur of the adhan, the Islamic call to prayer, whispered into his right ear by his father. This act, steeped in tradition, marks the infant's entry into the world and into the Muslim faith. From these earliest moments, the Quran, the holy book of Islam, becomes a guiding light for the family. Verses emphasizing compassion, respect for elders, and the importance of prayer are woven into daily life. As the child grows, he learns to perform the 5 daily prayers alongside his father, the rhythmic bowing and prostrations becoming as familiar as breathing. Weekends are often spent at the local mosque, the air thick with the scent of incense and the murmur of prayers. Here, amidst the ornate carpets and soaring arches, the boy absorbs the tenets of Islam. He learns of Allah's mercy and justice, the importance of charity and helping those less fortunate, and the stories of the prophets, their lives a testament to faith and resilience. His parents, Determined to instill both religious and cultural identity, enroll her in a weekend Islamic school. Here, amidst the chatter of other children and the scent of freshly sharpened pencils, she learns Arabic, the language of the Quran. She memorizes verses, their cadence, and meaning seeping into her consciousness, shaping her understanding of the world and her place within it.
In a quaint cottage nestled in the Cotswolds, a different scene unfolds. A young couple cradles their newborn daughter, her tiny hand gripping her mother's finger. They are not regular churchgoers, but the weight of tradition, of generations baptized in the village church, leads them to christen their daughter. The church, with its ancient stone walls and the scent of beeswax and old hymnals, feels both familiar and awe-inspiring. The vicar, his voice warm and reassuring, speaks of God's love and the importance of community. As water is sprinkled on the baby's forehead, the parents feel a sense of belonging, a connection to something larger than themselves. Sunday school becomes a regular fixture in the little girl's life. She sits cross-legged on the floor, captivated by colourful illustrations of Noah's Ark and David and Goliath. The stories, though simplified, convey moral lessons about courage, kindness, and faith. Christmas is a magical time, the house filled with the scent of pine needles and baking. The girl helps her mother decorate the Christmas tree, the twinkling lights reflecting the wonder in her eyes. She listens, wide-eyed, to the story of Jesus' birth, the message of love and hope resonating deep within her. As she grows, the values instilled in her during these formative years, compassion, forgiveness, and the importance of helping others, become an integral part of her moral compass. The church, with its sense of community and tradition, offers a comforting constant in a world that can often feel confusing and unpredictable.
Section 1. Torah and Tradition. Early life in a Jewish household. In a North London suburb, a Jewish family celebrates the birth of their son with a bris, the traditional circumcision ceremony.
The air crackles with a mix of solemnity and joy as the baby boy, swaddled in white, is welcomed into the covenant of Abraham.
The scent of challah bread, baking in the oven, a Friday night ritual, becomes synonymous with family, tradition, and the anticipation of Shabbat.
The boy learns to recite the Hebrew blessings over the candles, the wine, and the bread, his young voice joining the chorus of generations past.
He attends Cheder, the Jewish religious school, where he learns Hebrew, the language of his ancestors.
He grapples with the complexities of the Torah, the stories of creation, exodus, and redemption, shaping his understanding of history, morality, and his place within the Jewish community.
Synagogue becomes a familiar haven, the Hebrew prayers washing over him, a comforting blend of the ancient and the familiar.
He watches as his grandfather, his face etched with time and faith, is called to the Torah, his voice trembling slightly as he chants the blessings.
The boy's life is a tapestry woven with threads of tradition, from the Passover Seder, where he asks the 4 questions, to Hanukkah, the festival of lights, where the glow of the menorah illuminates the faces of his family.
These rituals, passed down through generations, foster a strong sense of belonging, of being part of something ancient, enduring, and profoundly meaningful.
Section 2. Reason and Ethics. The atheist approach to childhood. In a bustling Birmingham neighborhood, a couple with a fiercely independent streak welcomes their daughter into the world.
They choose not to align themselves with any particular religion, believing that their daughter should be free to form her own beliefs when she's older.
Instead, they raise her with a strong emphasis on critical thinking, empathy, and a respect for all living things.
Their bookshelves are filled with works by scientists, philosophers, and freethinkers.
Bedtime stories revolve around the wonders of the natural world, the exploits of historical figures, and tales that champion kindness, courage, and ingenuity.
The girl learns to question everything, to seek evidence, and to form her own opinions based on reason and logic.
Weekends are spent exploring museums, art galleries, and the great outdoors.
The girl learns about the vastness of the universe, the intricacies of the natural world, and the diversity of human cultures.
She develops a deep appreciation for the beauty and complexity of life without feeling the need to ascribe it to a supernatural being.
Her parents, eager to foster a sense of community and purpose, involve her in volunteer work from a young age.
She helps out at the local animal shelter, participates in community cleanup days, and learns the importance of giving back to others, not out of religious obligation, but out of a sense of shared humanity and compassion.
As she grows, she begins to grapple with existential questions about life, death, and the meaning of it all.
Her parents encourage her to explore different philosophical perspectives, to engage in respectful debate, and to arrive at her own conclusions, free from dogma or blind faith.
They teach her that living a meaningful and ethical life is not contingent upon religious belief, but rather on a commitment to reason, compassion, and making the world a better place.
Coming of age in the mosque, navigating faith and identity. The once boisterous boy from Bradford now stands on the cusp of manhood.
The mosque, once a place of childhood wonder, now resonates with a deeper significance.
He attends Friday prayers more regularly, his voice joining the chorus of men.
The Imam's sermons now spark reflection on social justice and personal responsibility.
Ramadan takes on a new dimension.
He experiences hunger pangs as a spiritual discipline, cultivating empathy and drawing closer to Allah.
He finds solace and strength in friends who share his faith.
Navigating adolescence while adhering to Islamic principles presents challenges.
He becomes aware of prejudice, grappling with identity and the allure of Western culture.
His faith solidifies into a deeply personal conviction, shaping his values and aspirations.
Section 4. Weighing Beliefs, the pros and cons of comparing faiths and atheism. As our journey continues, we delve into the intricate process of comparing different faiths and atheism, an endeavor that many embark upon in search of their own truth. Considering multiple faiths and atheism offers a broader perspective on life's fundamental questions. Each belief system presents unique benefits and challenges, shaping one's worldview in distinct ways. For instance, the structured rituals and community support in religions like Christianity, Islam, and Judaism can provide a strong sense of belonging and purpose. These traditions offer comfort in times of distress and a moral framework that guides behavior. However, adhering to a particular faith can also bring about challenges. The pressure to conform, the struggle with dogmatic teachings, and conflicts with modern societal values can create internal and external tension. Questions about social justice, gender roles, and scientific understanding often spark debates within religious communities. On the other hand, atheism presents a different approach. It encourages individuals to seek evidence based answers and promotes a reliance on scientific inquiry and reason. Atheists may find freedom in crafting their own moral compass and ethical standards, independent of religious doctrines. This approach can foster a sense of personal responsibility and intellectual autonomy. Yet, atheism is not without its drawbacks. The absence of a structured community can lead to feelings of isolation. Additionally, the existential questions about life's purpose and the afterlife may remain unanswered, leaving some with a sense of uncertainty or existential angst. Ultimately, the journey of comparing faiths and atheism is deeply personal. It requires thorough research, open-mindedness, and introspection. By exploring different belief systems, individuals can make informed decisions that resonate with their values and experiences, whether one finds solace in religious faith or in the principles of atheism. The quest for truth is a testament to the human spirit's enduring pursuit of meaning and understanding. Section 3, Confirmation and Questions, A Christian Teenager's Path. The Cotswolds girl, once enchanted by Bible stories, now grapples with the complexities of faith in her teenage years.
Confirmation classes prompt a period of introspection.
The teachings spark a search for deeper meaning.
I find myself drawn to stories of human struggle and redemption.
She joins the church youth group, finding solace in peers who share her faith.
Weekly meetings provide a sense of belonging and a safe space to question and grow.
However, the pressure to conform weighs heavily on her.
I witness hypocrisy and judgment, behaviors at odds with Jesus' teachings.
She wrestles with questions about social justice and the role of the church.
The internet offers diverse perspectives, but also exposes me to judgmental attitudes.
She questions the church's stances on social issues, her empathy clashing with traditional interpretations.
I seek guidance from my parents, my vicar, and trusted mentors.
She learns to reconcile her faith with her evolving worldview, embracing love, compassion, and forgiveness.
My faith becomes a journey of exploration, doubt, and a deeper understanding of God's love.
Section 4, Bar Mitzvah and Belonging. A Jewish boy finds his place. The North London synagogue buzzes with anticipation as a young man prepares for his bar mitzvah.
I've spent months studying Hebrew, memorizing the Torah portion I will chant before the congregation.
The weight of tradition brings a sense of pride and belonging.
I feel a connection to my ancestors, to the unbroken chain of Jewish history and tradition.
The synagogue now feels like a second home, filled with familiar faces and ancient prayers.
My bar mitzvah marks not just a religious milestone, but also a social awakening.
He becomes more aware of his Jewish identity, both its joys and its burdens. Section 5, Faith in the Workplace, a Muslim man's balancing act. The young man from Bradford, now a graduate embarking on his career in finance, steps into the heart of London's bustling financial district.
The glass and steel skyscrapers, symbols of ambition and success, present a stark contrast to the humble mosque I frequent.
He is determined to excel in his chosen field, driven by the Islamic emphasis on hard work and striving for excellence while remaining true to his faith.
I quickly learned to navigate the demands of my high-pressure job while adhering to my religious obligations.
He discreetly finds a quiet corner in the office to perform his midday prayers, the rhythmic verses a source of calm amidst the chaos of the trading floor.
I politely decline after-work drinks, opting for a quick coffee instead, explaining that alcohol is forbidden in Islam.
He faces subtle challenges, colleagues sometimes scheduling meetings during Friday prayers or making light-hearted remarks about his dietary restrictions.
I respond with patience and humor, using these moments as opportunities to educate others about my faith and to break down stereotypes.
He finds that open communication and a willingness to engage in respectful dialogue can bridge cultural divides and foster understanding.
I also seek out and connect with other Muslim professionals, finding strength and solidarity in shared experiences.
He joins a Muslim employee network group, a space to share challenges, offer support, and advocate for greater religious inclusion in the workplace.
I realize that my faith, far from being a hindrance, is a source of strength and resilience, providing me with a strong moral compass, a sense of purpose, and a supportive community that extends beyond the mosque walls.
Section 6, Sunday Service and Secular Success, A Christian Woman's Journey. The young woman from the Cotswolds, armed with a degree in journalism, navigates the competitive world of media in London.
Section 7. Kosher lunches and corporate ladders, negotiating Jewish identity in the business world. The North London boy, now a confident young man with a law degree, navigates the cutthroat world of corporate law.
Section 8. Facing the Afterlife. A Muslim family confronts mortality. The once bustling Bradford flat now echoes with a quieter kind of life.
Finding Peace in Faith, A Christian Widow's Twilight Years. The Cotswolds cottage, once filled with the laughter of children, now bears witness to the quiet routines of a widow in her twilight years.
Legacy and Loss. An atheist patriarch reflects on life's journey. The Birmingham house, once a hub of activity, now echoes with a quieter energy.
The body as a temple, dietary practices and their impact. Across the spectrum of faith and non-belief, the human body remains a source of fascination and at times contention. Beyond diet, the role of ritual and community in physical well-being is, well, quite significant. While dietary practices undoubtedly play a role in physical health, the impact of faith, or the lack thereof, extends far beyond the dinner plate. The soothing balm of faith, mental well-being across faiths. The human mind, a complex tapestry of thoughts, emotions, and experiences, often finds solace in the embrace of faith. Community and connection, the power of shared beliefs and secular bonds. Humans are social creatures, hardwired for connection and belonging. Threads of belief, tapestry of humanity. As we've journeyed through the lives of individuals from diverse faith backgrounds and those who embrace atheism, we've witnessed the profound ways in which beliefs, or the absence of them, shape the human experience. Celebrating diversity, embracing understanding. The United Kingdom, a microcosm of the world's diverse tapestry of beliefs, offers fertile ground for fostering interfaith dialogue and understanding. By engaging with those from different faith backgrounds or those who embrace atheism, we broaden our perspectives, challenge our assumptions, and deepen our appreciation for the richness of the human experience. Understanding the beliefs and practices of different faiths and the perspectives of those who do not subscribe to any religion is not about erasing differences or advocating for one belief system over another. It's about cultivating empathy, building bridges of understanding, and creating a more inclusive and compassionate society. In a world often fractured by religious intolerance and ideological divides, it's more important than ever to embrace our common humanity. By listening to each other's stories, engaging in respectful dialogue, and celebrating our shared values, we can weave a more harmonious and compassionate future for generations to come. This exploration has been but a glimpse into the multifaceted ways in which faith and non-belief shape lives in the United Kingdom. It's an ongoing conversation, an invitation to continue exploring, learning, and building bridges of understanding across the diverse tapestry of human belief. Do not forget to tap on the like, subscribe and share buttons and also leave a comment. The pros and cons of being agnostic. In the vast landscape of belief systems, agnosticism occupies a unique space. Unlike the certainty claimed by theists or atheists, agnostics embrace the unknown, navigating life with a sense of open-mindedness and curiosity. Let's explore the pros and cons of this approach. Pros. 1. Open-mindedness. Agnostics often pride themselves on being open to various possibilities and perspectives. This mindset allows them to consider multiple viewpoints and remain receptive to new ideas. 2. Flexibility. They can adapt their beliefs as new information becomes available. This flexibility can lead to a more dynamic and evolving understanding of the world. 3. Avoidance of dogma. Agnostics are not bound by rigid doctrines, allowing for a more fluid understanding of the world. This freedom can foster a sense of intellectual independence and personal growth. However, there are also challenges to this path. Cons. 1. Uncertainty. The lack of definitive answers can be unsettling for some. This uncertainty may lead to feelings of doubt and insecurity. 2. Social challenges. Agnostics may find it difficult to fit into communities with strong religious or atheistic beliefs. This can result in a sense of isolation or exclusion. 3. Lack of support. They might miss out on the sense of community and support that organized religions provide. This absence can affect their social and emotional well-being. Does an agnostic find peace? Agnostics can find peace through acceptance of uncertainty and focusing on personal growth and understanding. They may find solace in the journey of exploration rather than in definitive answers. Can agnostics fit into communities? Agnostics can fit into communities by finding like-minded individuals or groups that value open-mindedness and diversity of thought. They can also engage in interfaith dialogues and secular organizations that promote inclusivity and understanding. The journey of an agnostic is one of continuous exploration and learning. By embracing uncertainty and seeking connections with others, they contribute to the rich tapestry of human belief and understanding. Do not forget to tap on the like, subscribe and share buttons and also leave a comment.